Welcome, my friend. In this moment, I invite you to pause, take a deep breath, and let go of the weight you may be carrying. Life is full of distractions, demands, and challenges, but here we can find something truly valuable: peace, and with it, a deep sense of purpose. Today, I will share with you the powerful lessons I have learned through years of mindfulness. Life has a way of pulling us in many directions. The world is noisy, and often we lose ourselves in the chaos. But what if I told you that the key to true happiness isn't found in achieving more, but in doing less? True peace comes when we learn to be still, to breathe. Let me tell you a story about a young monk who was eager to master the art of mindfulness. He asked his master, "How can I find peace when my mind is filled with thoughts?" The master smiled and pointed to a river flowing nearby. The river does not try to stop the rocks or the leaves from floating by. It simply lets them pass. The young monk understood. The key is not to control your thoughts, but to observe them without attachment. Like the river, you must let your thoughts flow and pass, worry or distraction. In our busy lives, we often feel like we must control everything. But true mastery comes when we stop resisting the natural flow of things. Whether it's thoughts, emotions, or situations, when we allow them to come and go without judgment, we can maintain peace within. Remember, peace is not the absence of chaos, but the ability to stay calm amidst it. Another lesson that life has taught me is the importance of self-reflection. Too often we rush through life without truly understanding why we do what we do. One day after a long day of work, I sat by a quiet pond, watching my reflection in the water. For the first time, I saw not just my face, but the deeper truth within myself, the fears, the desires, the unresolved thoughts. It was a moment of clarity, and it reminded me that to grow, we must first look inward. Self-reflection is not about judging yourself, but about understanding your heart. When you take the time to look inward, you discover the hidden motivations driving your actions. This process allows you to make more conscious choices, aligning your life with your true values and purpose. Ask yourself, are your actions aligned with your deepest desires? Are you living in harmony with your inner truth? Now let me share a final lesson: compassion. Compassion begins with understanding yourself and then extending that same understanding to others. There was once an elderly man who came to me, seeking guidance. He said, "I feel that I am too old to change, too late to live a life of purpose." I took his hand and said, "It is never too late, for compassion knows no age." The more you show kindness to yourself, the more you will have to give to the world. Compassion is the greatest form of love. It begins within you and radiates outward. When we are kind to ourselves, we learn to be kind to others. When we forgive ourselves, we can forgive the world. This is the heart of mindfulness. Understanding that we are all connected, that every moment is an opportunity to practice kindness, patience, and love. Peace is not something you find, it is something you create. You create it by living mindfully, by reflecting on your life with honesty, and by embracing compassion for yourself and others. In this simple life, there is great wisdom. Wisdom that will guide you to live a life of purpose and meaning.